Hi, so in this video, I really want to kind of explain and check in and to give advice for you to check in on yourself, see how you're doing with it being now a new month, February. It's so important to start asking yourself, okay, how am I keeping up with my goals, my desires, what I tried to lay out for the new year, 2024? What are those type of things that you put out there as goals and maybe dreams and affirmations that you wanted to keep connecting with, and asking yourself, how are you doing? Like, how is it going? I think that's just such an important thing to keep just checking in with yourself. And the more people I've been speaking to, and just like a lot of people, I know that it's been a bit more difficult these last few weeks, and there's been kind of a different type of energy. And I've been told from one of my teachers that this has been a lot of energy where it's feeling very negative, but it's actually not. It's coming from a positive place, and it's coming from our higher good for ourselves. And it's really letting us ask, what is serving us, what is working for us, and is putting us in places and in situations and in conversations to really ask yourself, is this serving me? Is this relationship for my highest good? Is this situation, is this activity for my highest good? And little things like that you really have to start kind of trying your best to look at everything, look at what's happening in your life, and really asking yourself, what's working for you? What is for you? Like, think of those two simple words, for you. And yes, it might come off sounding selfish, but I really want you to understand that to get to where you want to be, you have to really tap into your energy. You have to tap into your desires. That is how it manifests. That is the creation process of it becoming into reality. So it's so important that you realize what makes you feel good. You have to ask yourself, when I go hang out with that person, do I feel good during that moment? When I leave, do I feel good? Was that an uplifting experience? When I go do that workout or that class, or if I'm reading that book or learning about this, is it making me feel good? Is it expanding my knowledge and my beliefs and everything? You have to really ask yourself throughout your day, what are you doing? And are you feeling good throughout these situations, in these experiences, in these moments, day by day, time by time? How are you feeling? You need to ask yourself this. That is so important when it comes to being the creator of your experience. You really have to understand this. And I know it's difficult when you aren't feeling like things are working out for you, but I want you to trust in what is happening in your experiencing now. It could be for your higher good, and most of the time it is. And really learning to lean into trust and stepping into that instead of fear. That is a thing I think humans, we are meant to understand that type of cycle in life. Should we step into trust, into that faith, into your deeper knowing of things working out for you? Or are you going to step into the fear and the overthinking and more so the ego type of thought process versus your inner self knowing, trusting core beliefs inside you to your core that you know that these thoughts are such an illusion, that these thoughts can be so far from your reality, but just somehow sometimes our minds have gone there. They've been just trained to go there because of what we've kind of just picked up throughout our path of life, and us not even being aware of it. But now, if you're watching this video, you are coming upon really, or touching upon that you want that spiritual growth. You want to connect with your inner self, and that's where you have to sometimes heal and look back in certain situation, what beliefs, what thoughts, what even relationships, what activities, what situations you might be putting yourself in that are not serving you anymore, that are not for your higher good. And it's really about coming into that alignment and knowing that and trusting this process. And yes, it might be very difficult at first because you're kind of like opening, let's say that like can that you do not really want to open. But if your subconscious mind is going back to beliefs that aren't serving you, then you really have to reprogram your mind. You have to teach yourself to think different thoughts. You have to become the different thoughts. And that's how you really begin to manifest and create what you want into your experience. So with this video, I'm just trying to do a little reminder, get you to kind of recall what has been happening, what was the start of 2024 like for you. It's interesting in my experience. These last couple weeks have been the longest weeks I feel like of my life. And I was just like, what? Like, this is such a weird feeling. Like, I feel like I've lived so much, and there's been a lot of, I want to say, some negativity that, I've created and didn't mean to. Or there's also been some situations that I didn't want to attract, but that's just life. That's kind of what we're experiencing. But then there's been a lot of positivity, and in those negative experiences, there's been so much growth. I feel like there's a new kind of flame that has been lit underneath me. And I don't know if maybe you can relate to that. I hope you can, with any of maybe the negativity or contrast that you've been experiencing, that it's given you kind of a new lens, a new way to look at life, and kind of give you that fire to just really go for what you want in life, and to go after what it is that you desire, that you dream, to start living the life you really want to live. And I really find that like it's been so much a sense of kind of eagerness for me, and that's why I think it's kind of has felt so long these last few weeks, because I'm just kind of like, okay, I have so many newborn desires that I want to manifest, that I want to create, that I want to work that I want to unfold into reality. And I just really feel that energy just really coming through me. And I'm sure there's so many people can relate to that right now. And that's why I kind of wanted to come in to be like, look, you are not alone. If you're going through a little bit of not the best energy lately, to trust and to lean into that this is for your best. This is for your best interest. It is going to open doors. It's going to give you opportunities, and you are really going to start being inspired. It is just this new phase, a new cycle It's a new reborn energy that's really coming in from the universe, from all non-physical beings. I can really feel it, especially in my meditation practice. This is kind of what I've been receiving and what's been coming through me, and also what I've been working with other teachers and working with my guides. And it's been just a complete new growth and a new it's just new opportunities. And just like how I said, it's like a fire has been lit. So if you can relate to that, that is amazing. And if you're feeling like, though you're still stuck in this negative kind of, you know, still having those January blues, or you feel like you fell off kind of your horse, like you were having such a good start to the new year, and then maybe the last few weeks it has not manifested in the way you would have preferred, I'm telling you to lean into trust. Trust that. Trust what is happening around you in your experience is working out for your higher good, for what is supposed to be that you want coming into your experience. Remember, the universe, your inner self, they know what it is you want. They know your desires. They're holding on to it. It's our human mind, our ego mind, that can really just take us away, take us off track from what is our true alignment, what is our truth. And that is why I want you to just remember, if it's anything you take from this video, to lean into trust, to lean into that faith. And if you can just do it even a little, that's amazing. You will see a difference in your vibration and what's happening around you in your experience. So really just lean into that trust. Try it. Do it. See little by little. And actually, you might ask, how do I lean into trust? Say things like, I know this is working out for me. This is for my higher good. I am love. I am positive, pure source energy. I know the universe has my best interest. I know that things are gonna manifest. I can feel it. Saying thoughts, believing in those thoughts, becoming those thoughts, and being kind to yourself. First of all, always being kind to others, but most importantly, being kind to yourself. Be gentle. Take a walk, take a bath, read a book, relax. Everything is on track in divine timing. There's nothing to really worry about if you lean into trust. So try that. I hope this video helped, and thank you for watching.